Hello. Let's put that up. What the hell? Add that up. There we go. What's happening, guys? How you guys doing? Let's do this again. Huh? That's right. Just audio only. That's all. Oh, man. How's it going, guys? How you guys doing? You guys all right out there? Everybody alive? How was your day? I would say it was pretty intense, huh? Some of you still awake? Aren't some of you on the eastern side? Eastern side of the things? What's going on? Make sure everything's working. See, we should be good. Some of you on the eastern side? Whoop, whoop. We're good. All right. Oh, God, we're good. All right. It is late. You guys, that's what I thought. Yeah, how about that? 1.25 million. Man, pretty productive day there, Jose. Cool. That's cool. Yeah, I had 1.7 reasons. Another stream. Well, I mean, it's a little different. It's just kind of like a relaxed little audio only stream. That's all it is. Yeah, sipping a little vino. That's what I'm talking about. What, Endgame? How many tweets has Endgame got? Well, we're not going to make, I don't think, we might make that 150,000. Because we're currently at what? 1.25, you said, right? So 1.25. I know some people are like, hey, let's get it to 2 million, but I don't think it's going to be, I don't think it's going to get that. I don't think it's going to be that crazy, but it would be awesome. What's going on, D-Ball? Yeah, we definitely rocked it today. Yeah. How is your sleep schedule now? My sleep schedule is all effed up, especially today. Man, I mean, I tell you what, I went to bed at probably 5 o'clock in the morning almost this morning because I did stay up and watch the entire Justice is Gray version of Zack Snyder's Justice League. And then I had to wake up at 8 o'clock, which I told you guys last night I had to do a little pee-pee test for my new job. So I woke up at 8 o'clock, just what the hell? One of those where you just wake up and it takes you about 6 seconds to realize what's going on. You're going, what did I do? Huh? So, and I haven't started the new job yet, by the way. No, I'm still in the process of getting to it all. That's all. That's why I had to go because I had to do a drug screening. And by the way, yeah, worst place I've ever gone to, worst clinic I've ever gone to have to do that. Usually everybody has their shit together, but not this place, not in the town that I live in. This fucking shithole. Jeez, it's a shithole. So they didn't have the rapid testing that was requested. They didn't have those testing. I was like, you're a clinic that does drug screening and you don't have the rapid testings? Okay, cool. And they were almost going to have me drive to the next town over to go over and do a drug test there. And I'm going, nope, that's not happening. I am, a zombie right now. I'm running off of just coffee. So I went, oh. And I'm like, no, if we have to wait a couple days, that's fine by me. So I just said, fuck it, go ahead. And it smelled in there too. It really smelled in there. So I was like, and it was kind of just messy. And it was kind of like, yeah, this looks about right. Yeah, because the place I live in, I'm on the border, where my apartment complex is. I'm on the border of, it's kind of nice but shitty, and then there's a nucleus of shit, where this clinic was. I should have found a better one, of course, but yeah. Anyways, whatever. I got done with it. Then I came home and I crashed again for about another 4 hours. So yeah, so it's all good. Yeah, the last job. Yeah, like I said before, it just they don't know how to run things. No, I'm still in Moval, but I'm on, Moval has its shifts of hey, it's good, and then bad, and then good. Yeah. Yeah, it's got a really shitty nucleus. Yeah. So, Good times. Anyways, so yeah, that was my the start of my day before all the madness happened. Beat Endgame, 100,000 just to beat Endgame. So Endgame got how many tweets or the hashtag on Endgame? How much did that do it? How many tweets? What are we looking at here? Because I don't know how I don't know how exactly they gauge this. Like, what do they actually do? Do they does it end at midnight my time or Hawaii time or what? Whenever the last whoever's the last day, I guess. Shit. I don't know. I don't get how the whole tweeting thing works sometimes when it comes to hashtags. And does it just keep trending or does it go into the next day? What happens? Do they gauge it by days? I don't get it. I don't get it. So now, oh yeah, Bradley, you saw Nobody. I think I'm gonna go see that tomorrow. It's about momentum. Okay. I thought they like gauged it by the day. I don't know. I never knew exactly fully how the trending worked, but I guess that makes sense. Yeah, so we're 50 million. 50 million. Wow. But it has time limits. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like, do they just go like 24 hours? Like when it first starts? I don't get how it all works. That's what I'm kind of wondering. Let's see. Didn't do as well. No, we didn't get the actual numbers there, Lane. I'm sorry. I don't know if you're trying to just wanting it to beat, but I think we haven't got the numbers yet. That's the funny thing. So before we start saying that it didn't beat Wonder Woman 84, the only numbers we got is that the Snyder cut got more engagement than Wonder Woman 84 on HBO Max. That's the only numbers we've received so far. I mean, I don't know if you want to, go by that. That's fine. I know. Oops. Crap. I just exited out of my little window here on my laptop. Hold on. There we go. All right. So, all right. Back. Anyways. All right. It's 3 a.m. in Brazil. Why are you still awake? Well, that's fine. You're a night owl like me. But yeah, I don't know how it all works. Anyways. It's going to be interesting. Yeah. Like I said, played on Crave at least 40 times. Okay. Yeah. See, it played all over the place. But, yeah, when it comes to Bradley, you said you saw Nobody. I think I'm going to go see that tomorrow. I think I'm going to go to the Luxury Theater in my hometown, which is over the hill from where I'm at. I think I'm going to go ahead and, I'm going to head over there tomorrow, depending on what time I get up. Like I said, my sleep schedule is fucked. But hopefully, I'm just hoping that since I didn't get much sleep last night and then I came home and kind of napped for about 3 to 4 hours, I'm hoping that once I get done here, I start getting like the sleepy eyes and start yawning. Or hopefully I start getting sleepy on here. And yeah, I'm just hoping for that. So then I can wake up and because I think like the first showing is at 11 a.m. and then there's a noon showing too for Nobody. I really want to see that, and I really just want to go to the fucking movies. So I think I'm gonna truck it over there and do that. I thought about going to my movie theater right here. That's like a mile and a half away, but they don't open up. Their first showings are not till 2:00 in the afternoon. That is weird. I mean, I guess that's part of their new rules is like, hey, we're not going to open so early. We're going to open later on. We're not going to open up in the morning. So that's fine by me. I'm going to go ahead and just go to the Luxury Theater because this one's not a luxury Harkins. The other Harkins is luxury. When it comes to a guest tomorrow, guys, please watch Snyder Cut 30 times if you want. Okay, well, see, Lane, I think Lane's good. He's not being a troll or anything. So, how's Amanda? Are you talking about Amanda that's fourth? Are you talking about that Amanda? I thought I've updated you guys about that. I haven't talked to her in like, I don't know, since like September of last year. Yeah. Yeah, we all remember her. Yeah, she kind of just packed it up and left to Arizona, never to be heard again from again. So, yeah, that's all I know. Good old vino. He's a troll in the comments, always saying the same thing. That's fine. We get the trolls. It's fine. But yeah, today was crazy. Did you guys just see that Brad Paisley? I just retweeted it. But Brad Paisley, Brad Paisley, guys, he tweeted out hashtag restore the Snyderverse. Okay, this is country superstar Brad Paisley, who has 4.3 million followers. Fucking restore the Snyderverse, he said. He hashtagged that. This thing is huge, man. I know. Where's Peyton? My God, man. This is just this is insane. This is just insane, man. Yeah, yes, that guy. Man, it's crazy who's tweeting all this stuff. Oh yeah, I haven't watched Ben Shapiro's review yet. Somebody sent it to me and I haven't watched it yet. I'm actually working on something. I've been working on a video tonight, guys. A new style video that I'm actually working on right now, and that I'm actually gonna hopefully do like once a week. Different kind of video that's stylized, a little more stylized, and kind of like an educational type video, but of course loaded up with fast pace, got my type of humor and stuff like that. Might take some jabs at some people. I don't know. That's what I was working on tonight. So I didn't have time. I didn't watch any videos, but I need to watch. I'll watch Ben Shapiro's review. I know a lot of people hate that. They hate that guy because he's. I have some facts. Don't care about your feelings. Yeah. I say stuff and people don't like it. Which he does. That's my terrible Ben Shapiro impression. But I don't know. There might be a double shot of vodka stream tomorrow. I'm still waiting. I reached out to somebody, and they said they'd get back to me. So what I thought actually was going to be happening was we're just going to do a spoiler discussion part 2 for vodka stream tomorrow. That was always what I considered, because we didn't get fully through it, and then and then bring other people in. And hopefully Garza will he'll show up. I'm sure he will. I'll make sure I send him and Everts the invitation this time. Oops, But I'm waiting to see if a guest is going to show up. I gave him a time for the 8:00 slot, of course, to come on live. Or I said, hey, if you want to do a pre-show, you want to come on at 5:00, that's fine. That's what I'm going to start giving, people that live on the East Coast, anybody that lives I'm going to always have that option, which is good. Is now that I've been doing these pre-shows, that I'm always going to give them the option that, hey, we could do it earlier, because I know 8:00, it's 11:00 on the Eastern side. So yeah. So we'll see what happens with that. Yeah. Garza, that guy. Oh, come on. Garza's good. Garza's fine. It's always nice to have that. Who lives on the East Coast? What? Who you talking about? Nicotina? Who you talking about? Andre? Don't let Scott make a speech. Hey, come on. Scott was great. No, that was good. The last vodka stream went from basically talking about the movie to an I love you man kind of stream. It was kind of fun. So yeah, we know. Well, don't worry. Joe Mang. I wish I could get Joe Mang. Yeah, I got Joe Mang to go on the charity stream, but I couldn't get him to get on mine. Yeah. Let's see. Anne gave us fire when she called us toxic. I know. It's pretty much what happened. I don't know. It really does make you wonder what those people are thinking right now. Obviously they see what's happening. I'm sure they hate it. I'm sure they absolutely hate it. They're scared of what happened. That's why I thought last night was weird, guys. There was weird shit last night when it came to, the fact that, hey, yeah, guess what? The other version, the Justice is Great version, is going to be showing up at midnight without any kind of promotion, any kind of push, any kind of nothing. Nothing, just nothing. I mean, Snyder didn't even go on Twitter. It's almost like he was told not to you can't say anything on Twitter, but he said something on Vero. It's very fucking strange. I don't know. I don't get it. I really don't. So it's very strange. I'm hoping to get Ray Fisher on too, by the way. Yeah. He's making the rounds now. I think he's just slow playing. He's slow playing right now. That's all. He's just kind of slow playing at the moment. But I knew he was going to start making the rounds, and he was on the Farookies. I think he was on what Maldiversity. He was. I think he was on something else too. I think he's going on Lightcast, right? He's going on Lightcast tomorrow, so he's starting to make the rounds. So, so that I don't know. So we'll see what happens. Is Lane being a fucking asshole? Do we have to kick Lane out because he's trying to just like rain on the parade right now? Apparently, he has the numbers. He has all the numbers, and he knows that it's failing money in the money department. He just knows. Oh my God, he knows. Only Garza is toxic. Oh, Garza's toxic, huh? Fourth? Okay. Oh yeah, he's gonna be on Poindexter's. Yeah, so he's starting to make the rounds. He's definitely starting to make the rounds. So hopefully we'll get him on there. Like I said, I'm just kind of waiting. I'm just, you know how things are though. I don't know if it's the way things have like come about. Sometimes there's been weird things that have happened too behind the scenes where I kind of worry that somebody has been like, no, you don't go on the vodka stream. Those guys support this or support that. So kind of worried about that, but I guess we'll see what happens. Yeah, because sadly I got put. There's, not only is it's just a whole little sanction that just doesn't like me. The only thing about Joe Mang, guys, is I did not know this, but he's not a drinker. And I'm kind of wondering when I reached out, and the fact that my show is called The Vodka Stream, that's why it was turned down. I was like, oh, shit. But I try to be like, hey, it doesn't have to be that. So you think like, Joe's not a drinker, so I don't know. We'll see. I thank you. I appreciate it, guys. Yeah. Didn't realize he was. I know. So you got rid of Lane. I always love that. Oh yeah, it's not doing so well. It's like, are you serious? It's like, do you work at HBO Max? You knew about the numbers and stuff. Of course, what sucks is the numbers that came out from Samba TV or something like that. They released those numbers, and that made it look like it didn't do as well as Wonder Woman 84. But you got to realize, guys, I mean, one thing about when it came out was we have all these different streaming services around the world, or not streaming services, but, VOD services and whatnot. Well, I mean, I guess that's the same thing. But, the analytics need to come out with those numbers as well. We got to remember, Wonder Woman 84 was only streaming on HBO Max, but everywhere around the world, it was in theaters. And it didn't do that well. It really did not do that well. So, yeah, Suicide Squad. Yeah, how about that today too, guys? Warner Brothers really trying to be like, hey, stop paying attention to this. Can you pay attention to the stuff we have in line? So then, of course, the Suicide Squad trailer comes out tomorrow. I'll do a reaction, of course. I'm wondering exactly when it premieres. Hopefully it's in the morning because, like I said, I want to go to the movies. So hopefully it'll show up probably, I'm hoping at like 9 o'clock my time, 9 a.m. But I'll do a reaction because, I'm intrigued. Yeah, there you go. 100,000 in France, 100,000. Yeah, so much, man. Yeah, it's crazy. Please don't tell Brandon is like... Is there another person that's trying to rain on the parade too? Oh. I feel like no one really talked about. Definitely not like that. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the thing. The hype. I mean, I've never seen anything like this. I know you almost do. I mean, I know some people don't like James Gunn, but I'm just kind of like, let me just see what he has to offer, because we got to remember too, guys. I mean, the Suicide Squad is it's still got characters that are from the Snyderverse. Just remember that there are characters. I mean, we got Harley Quinn, we got Captain Boomerang, and we got Rick. What's his nuts? Goddamn, Rick Flag. Jeez. So remember, those were derived from the Snyderverse. He's just taking them in a different direction, so it's going to be interesting. I've had him actually on the vodka stream, but he does not like me anymore. Sorry. Again, yeah, it's just like I said, there's just little weird sanctions of this fandom sometimes. And as much as you try to be neutral, it just doesn't happen. Amanda Waller. I mean, is she? Yeah, she's going to be in it too. Yeah. See, so we got these characters that did start from Snyder's universe. So Gunn's only had great things to say about. Yeah, exactly. I mean, of course, he got to play the part. I mean, obviously, a lot of people could just be like, "Oh, did he say he liked me?" Well, that's good. That's good, because, like I said, there's no hard feelings there. I know it's just we associate with different groups here, so I think it was the whole. Yeah, that was the main situation. Okay, but that's good. No big deal. It's no big deal. We'll all get through this thing. We'll all be fine. Like I said, it's all just been a weird journey, and it's not over yet. Yeah. It's just the way it is. But anyways, he's gonna kill Boomerang, isn't he? I think he might. I don't know. He might. I don't know. It's interesting. Well, what was interesting though is, like, even though like me and Gob kind of had like a little bit of falling out, I love the fact that Snyder commended us both. We were like in that charity stream, and he commended us both about our videos. Like, he knew who we were, and I was like, I thought that was cool. I thought that was really cool. Even though we might not agree on a lot of things, I still respect the guy for the content that he puts out. He puts out, get some good stuff. Some stuff I don't agree with. Some stuff he probably doesn't agree with me, and it's fine. Flags a goner, you think? I don't know. I just know it's going to be insane. I just know it's going to be insane. Yeah, where are the tweets at right now? Let me look. Let's see. I still can't believe Brad Paisley tweeted that out. That is insane. Somebody just posted the picture of Clark and Lois, like the actual picture that was on the nightstand. Let's see. I don't even know where we're at here. It disappeared from my trending thing. Let's see. Rest in peace, Jessica Walter, by the way. She shall be missed. She was great. Play Misty for me. That's a movie. That's a deep cut. If you haven't seen that, check it out. But then, of course, Arrested Development, Archer. Yeah, where are we at here? I don't even see it anymore. Somebody update me. I know a lot of people are talking about like alien invasion happening in Seattle, but it was just like a Falcon 9 rocket that fucked up. So, I know Jason Kyler has been really quiet. He needs to say something. Say something, Jason. Give us something, please. I don't know. We'll see. By the way, guys, I still am wearing my pants. Don't think I'm not. I'd be very uncomfortable on this desk chair. I'd be like sticking to it. I just figured audio only is kind of cool. The wrong hashtag is trending. I know. But see, they got to count that. Even they got to look at the, because that always happens. The hashtag gets misspelled because, it's just what happens. And then when that happens a lot, for some reason, Twitter's fucking stupid auto, whatchamacallit, like autofill, decides to be like, hey, did you mean Snyder Verse? What the hell? Restore the Cinderverse? Like, that's not right. But anybody who's looking at analytics should be looking at all the misspellings as well. So anybody breaking down the numbers should be looking at the proper one, of course, but then they should also be looking at the misspellings. That always happens. What are the odds that the tweets get to 2 million? I just don't know how that works. The day is almost over here. I mean, it's 11:26 p.m. Sorry, I didn't mean to ruin it, Music Man. My bad. But yeah, man, what a day. I don't even, it's just weird. Like I said, my sleep patterns were all messed up. I woke up about 3:15 when I got home and then went back to bed at so I slept about a good 4 hours. I probably fell back asleep about 10:30, 11. And then woke up about 3 something. I actually got woken up because I got a phone call from my new job from the person who recruited me. And I had to update them. And then all of a sudden I get a knock on my door from FedEx because I got my my Foot Action Cyborg shirt. So that arrived today. I'm still wondering where my Justice League hat is, though. I ordered a Justice League hat from the store. Still not here. I got to check that out. Because I really wanted that hat. Yes, I'm working for a new company. Completely new. No sister company from the last place. So it's at 1.27. If in 12 hours it doesn't get a new peak, it generally stops. Is that what it is? Yeah, I'm in the US. Let's see. Justice is gray. Post from Zach was a test. That's another thing too. It's like there was 2 different. I mean, people spell gray with an E or an A. I thought the A was the right one. That's goddamn this damn language. This damn language, man. So you spell gray either with an E or an A. Yeah, I got woke. No, casual Robin. That'd be interesting. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, how long is this thing gonna go? That's what I observed. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I really don't know how the trends work when it comes to Twitter. When does it end? When do they say, hey, that's where it stopped? All I know is, guys, when it comes to the hashtag restore the Snyderverse, this thing is, like I said, 1.27 million. Remember when November 19th, when we really pushed this thing? And that was basically a push to get the thing greenlit to release. We didn't even get to a million. I think we got to like 850K or something like that. I don't know, 60K maybe. I don't know. It was not to a million. We didn't get to a million. And you guys got to realize this too, is that whole push just to get the release the Snyder Cut hashtag to that point, that was also pushed by Zack Snyder on Twitter. And it was pushed by Ben Affleck. It was pushed by Jason Momoa. It was pushed. I mean, Ray Fisher helped us today, of course, and Gal Gadot. So we didn't get any of them pushing that on Twitter, and we still got to 1.27. That just shows you how much of an impact this shit has had on people. Look at it like that too. If you're going to compare it to that event that happened November 17th of 2019, when we got released the Snyder Cut to almost, and we got it to like 850. Ray Porter, of course, yeah. But there was but that had help from Ben Affleck and Gal Gadot and Jason Momoa. But there's no, and even Snyder went on Twitter and said, put hashtag release Snyder Cut. Okay, none of them have done that today, except for Ray Fisher, Ray Porter, of course. But none of them, there's no help. This was all strictly just people wanting more. People that are now fans, man. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah. It's a random Thursday, too. I mean, that's the thing. It's it's weird. I think the more distractions Warner Brothers try to make, it kind of works in the favor because it keeps the trend going. It kind of does. I guarantee you tomorrow, even though people are probably going to praise the Suicide Squad trailer because I'm sure it's going to be batshit crazy. You know what's also going to end up trending tomorrow? I guarantee it. And I might as well just like say it right here, and you guys might as well do it too, because I probably will too. Release the Ayer cut will probably end up trending again because, you know, essentially, why can't we have both? Why can't we have both, Warner Brothers? Why can't we have the actual movie of Suicide Squad, and then why can't we watch the sequel? Which I know is not going to be like, it's not a hard sequel, but it's still going to have characters from that world that's in it. You know, and I'm sure that Gunn respected what Ayer did, and I'm sure there's some kind of conflict when it comes to all that. But I would not be surprised if Release the Ayer cut ends up trending tomorrow. But it's also, yeah, like I said, it's also a multiverse, man. So, jeez, it's just all crazy. VFX guys say black suit is 90%. Oh, it is 90% CGI. See, I thought Snyder always said it wasn't CGI. That's weird. Even Snyder said that it wasn't. It was just they shot it in a way. And that was interesting. Oh. That's crazy. Ayer is kind of dude who will upload a YouTube. Nah, he won't. I mean, he even said that he wouldn't want, you know, the battle, you know, it's the same brand, but two different takes. He wouldn't want to, it'd be horrible to like overlap each other or something like that. He kind of broke our hearts with that a little bit, sadly. But yeah. Reboot. It's not really, I think it's kind of like I don't know. It's soft reboot. Yeah. But it's just the fact that they're bringing back certain actors. Yeah. Yeah. I don't get why we can't just have both. You would think that it would be like supposed to be like a soft reboot. But I mean, essentially, you're still going to have a few characters that are returning. That's what's so weird. We did numbers today. I hope it changes things. Well, I'm sure they're hating it, man. They're absolutely hating it. They're hating it over there in Warner Brothers. They're scared. That's why they have not, you know, now I think we got to start a new hashtag called Release the Snyder Cut Numbers. Jesus Christ. Because these fucking assholes won't even release those damn numbers to us. It's like, hey, can we see what business this did? Huh? Can we see what business? I mean, you got the numbers to like Wonder Woman 84 like right away, but no. That's what's frustrating about all this. Yeah, it's a new mission, new team, but it's still got returning players. What's going on? Chinese anime manga? I don't know. It's all just crazy. I don't know if we should start that hashtag. Release the Snyder Cut numbers. Let's do that. Man. But I don't know. But the Justice, like I said, oh no, I didn't say that. Yeah, I said, yeah. Well, no, I just kind of gave away what my video was about. But no, when you watch the Justice is Gray, version of Zack Snyder's Justice League, I mean, do yourself a favor. I know some people are kind of like, but you like the color. I mean, obviously, look at the image that I'm using right here. The image is right here. It looks beautiful in color and everything. So because Superman going, you know, he has risen. Obviously, the Christ-like symbolic way he is with his arms out like that, and it looks great in color. But you know, do yourself a favor. Make sure you watch that. There's something that is so unique. Zack Snyder said, hey, here is a 4-hour superhero movie that has some iconic characters, the most iconic characters, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, all teaming up in a 4-hour event in a 4:3 aspect ratio. And now you can watch it in black and white. I mean, talk about art house. Art house indie as fuck, man. Need another Twitter trend after Warner releases all their announcements and say we don't care. Yeah. Well, I'm sure we'll all band together. I'll be listening. Yeah, Seven Samurai. I think there was like that one Twitter account. I forgot what they're called, but they just post like random images Architect or Architect, whatever the hell it's called. They posted a shot, I think, from Seven Samurai. But I mean, that's what's so cool about it. Yeah, I mean, like, I totally get. I'm gonna probably go back and forth between the colored version and the black and white version. Because yeah, I mean, there's something about the way that Snyder utilizes his color palette that just makes it pop. But there's something just so, I mean, it's so unique. It's so unique that we literally have a Justice League movie 4 hours long, and it's in black and white. It's got all these visual effects, but it's beautiful. And it's his definitive version. Yeah. It looked awesome. Made it more, yeah, it really did, right? Very art house noir. Oh yeah, especially the Batman scenes. I took a couple of pictures. Of, like, when Gordon is on top of the Gotham PD and he fires up where he's standing up there with the bat signal lit. And man, I tell you what, that made me want a Ben Affleck Batman full on black and white. It's just, that looks so good. That looks so good. Man, did it look so good. That was noir as fuck. Why am I canceled? Am I already canceled? Yeah, that horny again. What did I get canceled for? Yeah, movie of color. Jesus. But yeah, so yeah, it does. I mean, that's the thing. It's like, I'll probably go back and forth when I'm feeling like very artsy fartsy. I'll be like, hey, let's put on that Justice League is Gray version. That's when I'll do that. But I mean, I get it. I'll probably mainly watch the more colored version, but there's just something very special about that Justice is Gray version. I don't know. It's very crazy. And the fact that we got that to trend yesterday, that was good. That just kind of showed him. I mean, you saw Snyder's hashtags. It's very interesting when it comes to Snyder, because you almost want him to just be like, hey man, get away from all this craziness. Warner Brothers has just been a fucking thorn in your side, haven't they? But then at the same time, he just goes, fuck them, man. Those cocksuckers. He just, I mean, tell you what. Yeah. Yeah, I was canceled the day I was born. I was canceled before canceled was even a thing. Ah, man. So, but yeah, Warner Brothers, I don't know what the. It's just, it's so funny because we can still have everything that they planned, and I want Dwayne Johnson. Where's he? I want him to say something. I want him to say that he watched the Snyder Cut. Can you imagine that? But he probably can't. That's the thing. But God, can you imagine if Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson goes, I finally got to watch Zack Snyder's Justice League, and he praises it, it's all over. It all would be over. So I don't think, I mean, they probably told him, hey, you cannot say anything about this movie. I mean, Jesus, that would be the ultimate, man. Contracts and shit. We'd love to see Zack Snyder Justice League work print. Yeah, me too. He's still got a whole whiteboard that we haven't seen. Oh, don't worry, Casual Batman. You'll get his review soon. Don't worry. It's got to be a whole thing. There's a whole thing planned for Casual Batman when it comes to his reaction to Zack Snyder's Justice League. I know. I just, man, I know what you're saying, Nate, but I mean, he's still a businessman, and I'm sure there's something in his contract or something. But but maybe there's not. Maybe he's waiting for the right moment because he still has his movie that was casting, that's still casting, and they had a big get this week, which was Pierce Brosnan. Which, yeah, I totally get that. That was amazing. A lot of us were going, okay. Because some of the other castings, it was kind of going, okay, interesting. I'll see what you have to say. But when they cast Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate, everybody collectively went, oh, okay, that's fine. I dig that. So I think I'm just kind of wondering, once that sizzles down, I'm like, maybe over the weekend, maybe when because I think The Rock, if you follow him on Instagram, I think it's cheat days or Sundays. And he always posts like his Sunday cheat days, which is either burgers and fries or pancakes and just a whole shit ton of food, because that man is Jesus Christ. Well, obviously he's like, I'm like the size of one of his thighs. Maybe he'll sit down and watch the Snyder Cut or give a review to the Snyder Cut. That would be, oh my God. That would you just end it right there. It's funny too, guys, is like, but I have to take everything with a grain of salt. But I've heard behind the scenes that, not even that Warner Brothers is so much in shambles with what they're trying to do and just kind of scrambling and shit like that, that I heard from someone that heard, but it's a hearsay thing. They heard from someone, and they tell two friends and they tell two, you know how it is. But I heard from someone within that had connections with that world that Dwayne Johnson was actually not happy with Warner Brothers either. So when I heard that, I went, man, can you imagine if Warner Brothers decided to say, fuck you guys, we're going to put this on HBO Max. We're going to put Black Adam on HBO Max and let it thrive. But that's just what I heard. That's a big, huge grain of salt right there. But that would be sweet though. Ben Shapiro, what? Yeah, we'd already talked about, OBD. Yeah, we talked about Shapiro and Paisley. Crazy. Why would I not like I like The Rock. Who doesn't like The Rock, man? He's too likable, man. But I just heard, that's what I heard. But I can't, I'm not going to go out. I'm not going to be like, hey, exclusive. This is what I heard from someone who heard from someone. Pretend like it's fucking, I'm so tired of this. And I'm just going to call it out every time. Just like I called out that stupid article last night about the Green Lantern and the Jon Stewart, the actor that Snyder picked and shot, that scene that got deleted. So tired of the whole Green Lantern debate. My God, man. Yeah. I love it when these sites just put exclusive when they hear something, just to make it, just to add more credibility. Yeah, we got an exclusive. This is a rumor. I'm sorry, that doesn't work. I've always commented about that too. If you heard something, it's a rumor. You can't put exclusive. Okay, please fuck off with that. Do not even do that. And I just love how crafty that article was too, because in the headline it said, Trevante Rhodes was Zack Snyder's choice for Green Lantern. I went, okay, so does that mean that maybe it was like his choice, but in the article it's going to say that it didn't pan out or something like that? And no, when I open it up, first off, there was exclusive right in there, but they didn't put it at the front of the headline. They put it on the, after it. And then it said, yes, that Trevante Rhodes was in fact the Jon Stewart Green Lantern that Zack Snyder shot. And I went, no, it wasn't. It was not. Sorry. Bullshit. Complete bullshit, guys. So, yeah. And it's not, and like I said, it's not in my, mum's the word on my end. Sorry, guys. Oh, yeah. Where's David Sandberg? Where is David Sandberg? Yes. I know. I'm surprised. I know he's working on, pre-production. He got a pretty good get with Helen Mirren. So I know he's busy right now, but it would be nice to get his input. But then again, he's probably got a contract too. There's probably a bunch of people that are working currently on Warner Brothers things right now that can't comment on Zack Snyder's Justice League because they're like, nope, you can't say anything. No. Yeah. Exactly, Steve-O. They're just putting the kibosh on anybody saying anything on social media or something like that. So that's what it's sounding like. It just seems like Dwayne Johnson transcends any fucking, but I guess not. But then again, it's like he could easily be like, hey, I'm going to talk about this and that's that. Or else I'm going to take my movie to HBO Max. That's what I'd love him to do. I would love for that bit of information that was hearsay that, that's probably not legit, that he is not happy with Warner Brothers and he just goes, fuck all. I'm going to say Zack Snyder's Justice League was peak CBM, like awesomeness. Yeah, he popped. Okay, so he did talk about Helm. Yeah, and I just want to hear his reaction to Zack Snyder's Justice League. We probably won't be able to hear that though. We didn't hear anything from Momoa either, right? I mean, Godot. I always say her name wrong. She put it in one of her stories that it was out. Cavill congratulated Zack, which was good. You know what's going to be interesting, guys, is like if this all ends up moving forward, it's going to be a struggle, because I remember somebody was in my mentions talking about this, like how long would it take for them to get everything going? Now, how long would it take for if it does happen, Justice League 2, and how long would it take for, like, how would they project it? When would Justice League 2 come out? I mean, with everything that some of these people are involved with, I mean, we got Gal, supposedly she's got Wonder Woman 3 that's going to be coming out, Cleopatra, all that stuff. We got Aquaman 2 coming out. We got the Flash movie that's about to start production. And then everybody else is pretty much, I think Ben Affleck would totally carve out some time to do a sequel. I mean, hopefully carve out a lot of time to do his script. But Ray Fisher, of course, is down. That he would be completely down. I think Gal and Momoa would probably be the hardest to like figure out, because they've already got everything scheduled that's coming out, especially with their sequels and everything. I think Cavill would probably be even easier to bring back than those two, because Cavill does not have his Superman movie. I don't know. The logistics of everything. Yeah, I know. I think Cavill would be, I think the hardest people to fully bring back would be, I mean, Momoa has always been dedicated to Snyder. And I think Gal would probably be the hardest, to be honest. I think she would be the hardest to try to get. I mean, she's pregnant too, right? She's got another kid coming on, coming on the way. So there's also that. So many things that's going to be happening, like when it comes to all this. The Momoa thing is crazy to me. Yeah, I know, but I think I think Warner Brothers got to him. I think Warner Brothers got to him, Andrew. That's my guess. I think Warner Brothers was like, hey, nope, don't even say anything. But then again, who knows? I mean, we're only like a week later here. So maybe he's been doing something. Maybe he's been so busy, because I don't even think he's been posting on Instagram. Have you guys been seeing any posts, really? I think he's been fairly quiet. So hopefully he just has not watched it fully, and he's waiting to watch it fully before he blows it up. So maybe that's the case. I don't know what he's working on right now. Hopefully he's okay. Sometimes, he's out there where there's no cell service, climbing rocks and shit. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting, because I think he's just been fairly quiet. I know he's seen bits and pieces of the Snyder Cut before it was finished. I mean, we already kind of knew that Snyder showed him some things, but he didn't show the whole thing. Everybody thought that Jason actually saw the whole movie before. He didn't. He only saw bits and pieces. Of the movie. Yeah, he's too busy. He's too busy doing Frosty the Snowman. Oh God, that was crazy. Poor Jason, man, because he was just like, fuck all these guys, and then all of a sudden he kind of went quiet. Has he? Yeah, but he usually is very active on Instagram. But has he been active lately? That's the thing. Yeah, he's usually, but I'm like, I don't remember really seeing too much. He was very active for a while, and now he's been kind of radio silent. So I don't know. It's weird. Yeah. He has. I can't even remember. I don't know. Ever since I've been like not going into an office, I don't go on Instagram as much. That just kind of tells you something, that when I'm trapped in a cubicle during the day, I go on Instagram a lot more. Just kind of shows you the whole Monday through Friday 40-hour week paradigm office thing sucks. That's why I'm so glad that this new job I'll be working from home, so I could still just, if if I do have downtime, guess what? I can fart around with you guys, talk around with that. So pause. Whoa, easy there, Lynn. Come on. No spamming. I will kick you out. Easy there. Keep spamming. I will kick you out. Need more Ray Fisher and Ray Porter. Yeah. Yeah. I see. I mean, that's the thing. Now, if he does it again, I will. Oh, you got him, Jose. Good job. All right. I wasn't sure if you were still awake. No, but yeah, when it comes to Ray Fisher, man, I mean, my God. Talking about backing Warner Brothers into a corner, back up against the wall, because everybody's praising his performance, and they removed him, and they keep on saying that he turned down the role, and it was okay. Man, I'm jealous of you, Jose. Like I said, today I took the test, so hopefully I get the results by the weekend. Just saying. It's been a bit more Batfleck and Joker, man. Yeah, Jared Leto Joker. Yeah, I think a lot of us want that round table Rashomon, whatever, where they talk when we get the two different perspectives, of the killing of Robin. That's what we want. We definitely want that. So where are we at now? We're at 1.27. Yeah, it's winding down a little bit, but still pretty amazing. Pretty damn amazing. People are still tweeting it, which is good. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it on Twitter. Hopefully everybody. Oh man, people that are. Oh man, I think Scott should be good. But I'm just noticing in Mississippi, in Alabama, where I was born, there's some tornado warnings going on. But I think Scott's good because I think he's south of Montgomery, but he's probably got some stormy weather. Oh man, well hopefully he can make the stream tomorrow. So that doesn't mess that up. But let's see. I'm not seeing it in the trends, but if you guys say 1.27, that's cool. Nothing wrong with that. Oop, wrong one. What happened? I lied? Someone, yeah. What? I that's another thing. I mean, as much as I spend time on Twitter, I don't even know how. So I'm like, how do you find that when it's actually not in the trends and everything? I'm like, how do you find it? But hopefully, anybody that's in Mississippi and Alabama, hopefully you're doing good. A Nightmare Shazam, man, that'd be interesting. I mean, when you see those scenes, the nightmare scenes, how do you not want to explore that even more? It's so unique. It's so different. And I've been saying that since 1 weekend I went on a Wasteland binge of Mad Max Fury Road and Book of Eli. Just join in. Did you talk about one of our tried to yep. Yeah, we did. We talked about it. Yeah, I mean, that's just the way it's going to be. It's fine. But they could try, but it's not going to do anything. It's really not going to do anything. It's not going to do anything. They could really try. Is Fiona still around? Don't get me started on that. I'll give her credit. Oh no, yeah, but she hasn't been around since the fucking charity stream. Since she said she was going to join the charity stream, and now she has not tweeted since. I don't know. My suspicions of a lot of things on that side of the fandom are really kind of, my tinfoil hat is like literally like vibrating on my head. I'll always commend her for helping, but she vanished right as she said she was going to show up on that charity stream. And apparently she was in backstage and then disappeared. And then that was it. We haven't heard from her since. I don't know where she goes. I really don't know where she goes. She was supposed to show up on that charity stream. Other people from the Release the Snyder Cut Twitter account, they were supposed to show up on that charity stream. I think they actually had a hand in connecting Uchade to Zach, and then they left Zach out to dry. Don't get me started on how much that pisses me off because of that whole situation. Okay? Snyder got backed up into a fucking corner because he did not know about the whole Geeks and Gamers thing, and they left him there to, just left him out to dry. Nobody showed up from that account, none of those admins, and then she didn't show up either. So I'm just saying, it just, that really pissed me off. I'm telling you, sometimes when like people do this shady shit, man, because Snyder's just trying to fucking just be a good person, trying to get his shit out, man. And I mean, the fact of the matter is that charity stream raised over $100,000. Okay, that's all that really matters. But yeah. And what's funny is too, there's certain people on that side that did not enjoy Zack Snyder's Justice League, which shows that the past 3 years was all about them. It was all about them. It was not all about Snyder. It was all about them. And they kept giving me shit about that. Eesh. Oh, it's you don't even know. Like this next video, I'm going to be taking some jabs. That's right. I'm going to be throwing some shade. I'm actually excited to edit this video because it's going to be a lot of fun. It's like, hey, okay, I've been doing all the long range stuff, the live streams where it's just me talking, but now I'm like, okay, let's make a stylized video explaining something, and then I'm going to throw some jabs at some of the people that were fucking thorns in my side at one point. I'm going to start throwing some jabs. Thank you, Jared. Appreciate it. How do we know that? Yep. Yes, Carrie. Apparently, he made it be known that he did not really enjoy it. That guy. So, I don't know. It's all very weird, man. Like I said, I try to be as neutral as possible, and I try not to go off on things. But sometimes I just kind of go, wait a minute, what the fuck? And that charity stream, because I thought I heard that some of those guys were supposed to show up. She was supposed to show up. She actually showed up backstage, and something happened. And then there's been and all of a sudden just radio silence. I'm sorry, but yeah. I'm like, ugh, man, come on now. As much shit as that side's been, and then all of a sudden you don't like the movie? What? But that's good though. Bye-bye. If you're not going to take part and restore the Snyderverse, fine, good. That's totally fine. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's all you got to look at. Did she like all the jokes? That's good. But there's been no tweet action. That's what's weird about it. Yeah. That was the stream. Yeah, exactly. If we don't need the toxic trolls, that's totally fine. It's totally fine. We can move on without them, because you know what I think what it is, guys? What's funny about all that is just they talk about how we're about Snyder's vision. It's like, well, this is what it is, and this is what it was going to be. Yes, it got he rewrote it when the backlash, but he rewrote it still, and he actually did something, and it created this fan base that just blew up even more. Now more people are fans. And I think, I've always said this too, is that side of the fandom wanted to get the Snyder Cut released without anybody else. They wanted to just be them to get it released. That's why they kept on coming after, people like me and called me anti-Snyder and try to do all this shady shit, try to put it on me. And then some people decided to break away from that and apologized for being like that. Yeah, it was a weird time, man. Back in 2018, Jesus Christ. Whew. When people were trying to pin suicide memes on me, I was like, wow, you're gonna go that far? Cool. Try it, motherfuckers. But yeah, what the hell? Okay, we got another spammer here. What are you doing? Relax, guys. Relax. Yeah. Relax. Don't make it racial. Don't make it anything. We're good. We good? All right. Yeah, see? Scoot, Travis. Yeah, they were trying to do all kinds of weird shit to try to get us to not. But like I said, a lot of things came out, and I'm gonna start throwing some shade. I'm gonna start throwing some shade and some new videos, man. Like I said, this video that I recorded tonight, it's gonna be, it's gonna be more stylized. It's not gonna be just me talking like I normally do, like I'm doing now. It's gonna be quick, stylized, and hopefully be educational for people, and hopefully get some laughs out of it too. But I'm throwing a little shade. I'm gonna start throwing a little shade. It's open season now. Now that the movie's out, and when I got accused of saying like a lot of things were, oh, they're wrong, specifically when it came to the VFX being done. I'm just gonna start throwing a little shade. I won't over edit it. Don't worry. It'll be good. Don't worry. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Wow, Jill. Okay. Another spammer. Yeah. Zach and Debbie always said it was going to be lighter. Yeah. The gloves are off. I'll throw a little shade. All right, guys. It's 12 o'clock here. It is now the next day. So good morning. And yeah, I don't know if this is going to actually be a thing. I kind of enjoy it. Because I don't have to be all animated and I could keep the lights off and everything. So, yeah, I don't know. It is kind of fun to do like this, like audio only stuff. I mean, it's like a live podcast essentially, or like a radio show. Remember radio shows? But I don't know if it's going to turn into a thing. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll do it, not like every night, of course, but I just thought it'd be fun to do it these last couple of nights. Why not? But anyways, guys. Appreciate you guys clicking in and everything. Yeah. And listening to my voice. Hi, guys. So, but anyways, yeah. So tomorrow, of course, the vodka stream. Like I said, I'm still waiting on the guests that I reached out to. For sure, it's still going to be, of course, 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And we're going to do spoiler discussion part 2. And we'll have different people on the panel. And, we'll tell Scott to drink some more water. Just kidding. No, that was great. That's what I love about Scott. I love Scott, man. And he pours his heart out. When he poured his heart out, man, I was getting a little choked up. I'm not gonna lie. I was getting choked up. I really enjoyed it. But we'll see what happens. Like I said, I gave the option to the person I reached out to be like, hey, if 8 o'clock's too late, we can do a 5 o'clock. So we might do a double shot. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah, definitely gonna get Garza in there for sure. So we'll do all that. So yeah, make sure you smash that like thumbs up. Do all that. Become a member if you want to. Patreon, all that stuff. So yeah, guys. Yeah, I'm trying to turn that up. All right, guys. You guys are awesome. Talk to you later.